Trash talking in bowling is not something we see very often, particularly in today's game, and it's a shame because it definitely adds something to the telecast and it just creates a lot more interest. This is something that's linked closely to rivalries in bowling. Rivalries just don't seem to really exist in bowling anymore, certainly not in the same way as other sports, and I feel that this is something that's definitely missing from the sport. Even if we go back just a few years to when we had the Jason Belmonte and Shawn Rash rivalry, it feels like we just don't have that sort of thing anymore. Rivalry and therefore trash talk creates excitement. It makes fans root for one side or the other, and most importantly, it gets people watching. So in this video, we're going to look at some of the very best trash talking moments in PBA history, and we'll also discuss a little bit about some of the rivalries some of these players have had over the years. There are 5 trash talking moments for us to look at in this video, so without further ado, let's start today's list with number 1, Mike Devaney.
Good luck. Mike Devaney, 1 win away from your 3rd career title. What's going through your mind right now?
10 good shots. You know,
anything else?
Not watching Belmo and all that. Doesn't impress me. Not interested. Don't care. I throw it the right way. I put my thumb in there, the way I was taught, and the way everybody should throw it. So I'm going to show them what's up right now.
Thanks, Mike. Good luck.
Yeah, Devaney calling out the two-handers. How it might make for an interesting title match.
It was the 2012 PBA Players Championship, and the 2 players in the title match were Jason Belmonte and Mike Devaney. They were both doing a pre-match interview, and Devaney used this opportunity to take a shot at Belmonte. He said that he wasn't particularly impressed by Belmonte, and also that he throws it the right way by using his thumb. This was both a pretty big shot at Belmo and two-handed bowling in general. This was at the beginning of Belmonte's career, as he just won 3 titles at this point and was still seeking his first major. Considering what Belmonte went on to achieve, Devaney's comments look a little bit worse now, but this was a spicy way to start the match off. Unfortunately for Devaney, he couldn't back up his comments and ended up losing in the title match. Number 2, Jason Couch versus Patrick Allen.
Oh, some late action for number 7.
Got hit twice.
Not once, but twice.
You talk about walking into somebody's wheelhouse. This is Jason's wheelhouse. And
Patrick Allen makes the ball change with his equipment, and he gets some help too. How about 6 falling there on a late tap?
It might be his house, but I'm knocking.
Throughout this event, and today...
I'm knocking, baby. I'm knocking. I'm knocking. I'm knocking.
I hear you knocking, but you can't come in.
knocking, Hoss. Keep knocking.
Oh, the timing. Oh, the symmetry.
Not too much to say on this one, as it's just some excellent trash talking from both players, but at the same time it was very good natured. Both players loved to get vocal on TV, and I think they would have really been enjoying this bit of back and forth. The tournament in question was the 2007 Dick Webber Open, if anyone wants to watch the entire match. Number 3, Shawn Rash.
Step up to that, bitch. Really? Lots of f***ing class right there. Go through it. Take that, you bottle bitch! Come on! What the f*** with everybody? Come on! Let's go! Let's have some fun! Tired of it. Everyone, you do it too.
This was the moment that sparked a big rivalry between Jason Belmonte and Shawn Rash, but in terms of bowling, Belmonte normally managed to get the better of Shawn on TV. Clearly Rash was unhappy with what he believed to be tactics from Belmonte designed to put himself and other bowlers off, and it wasn't exactly an isolated incident. Belmonte did get called out in the past for making noises with his water bottle, most notably Brad Angelo called him out in the past.
Come on, Jace. Come on. You didn't do anything without crippling the stupid bottle? It's the 3rd time you've done it.
Whether intentional or not from Belmonte, this was one of the most memorable PBA moments, and we got a great rivalry out of it for a number of years after this incident. Number 4, Chris Barnes and Brad Angelo.
Here's Angelo, bottom of the 6th.
No chance.
No chance what?
Well, no chance to hit the right side of the headpin, but
A strike's a strike, baby.
Yeah, and you know what? You're bowling a guy like Chris Barnes, man. You throw a Brooklyn at him, and then you raise your arms. You know that all that does is it's like throwing gasoline on a fire. All you're going to do is really irritate Chris Barnes.
Come on, you really think that irritates Barnes?
Oh, trust me.
All right. And how did it work out for you? I know you got a strike, but I mean, did it feel good for you?
Yeah, so far so good. I didn't go Brooklyn. I guess it was all right.
Got to bring up the Brooklyn. Thanks, bud. You're right. I know, Randy. I know.
I can't believe you would question me.
I'm smarter than that. You're right. Three strikes in a row for Angelo.
That wasn't a Brooklyn shot there.
Now, boys. Did I not just say that Brad's not afraid to mix it up?
Neither was that. That wasn't Brooklyn either.
That was a hail bone, Angelo. And he is talking smack to Barnes. Takes a seat, does Angelo. And what does Chris have in store for him in the ninth? Barnes working on a pair as well.
Chris Barnes decided to take a little dig at Brad Angelo during their match at the 2010 Marathon Open. Angelo threw a Brooklyn strike, and for those of you who don't know what a Brooklyn strike is, it's when the ball crosses over to the other side of the headpin. So in the case of Angelo being a right-hander, instead of the ball hitting the right-hand side of the front pin, the headpin, it hits the left-hand side. It's considered to be a lucky strike because the ball hasn't gone where the bowler intended it to go. You can see from Barnes' face he was not happy, and during a short in-game conversation with the commentators, Barnes makes a remark to show his displeasure at the Brooklyn strike. Right after this, Angelo threw a great strike and clapped back at Barnes. Barnes really did this to the wrong person, as it just lit a fire under Angelo, and we've seen this from him before. This kind of thing just seems to spur him on, and he would go on to defeat Barnes to move on, although he would lose his next match to the eventual winner of the tournament, Pete Weber. Number 5, Pete Weber.
his best shot in terms of carry.
I don't want his towel on the ball return. I don't want the stuff off his towel on my ball.
Is that
his half of the beer frame, and he crosses over and gets another crossover strike.
What I'm going to lose to is Brooklyn's.
on either end? Watch this. You know, you never want to see it when it happens to you.
Seven pin.
Yeah, that's right, baby. Come on, don't miss. You wanted it, you got it.
A great moment here, and some people may not have realised there was a little bit of a rivalry between Belmonte and Weber. Belmonte had made some comments directed to Weber before the telecast, but Weber was 2-0 against Belmo on TV, and in Weber's words he said, "Until he beats me on TV, he has nothing to say." This match had a lot going on, with Weber complaining that Belmonte's towel was on his bowling ball, then Weber showed his displeasure at Belmonte getting a Brooklyn strike, and then finally Weber did some trash talking at the end of the match, but Belmonte calmly stepped up and struck in the 9th and the first 2 shots in the 10th to force Weber to strike out to tie, which he was unable to do. This meant Belmonte advanced to the title match, where he would defeat AJ Johnson to win the USBC Masters 3 times in a row, a feat that had never been achieved up to that point. And there we have it. Those were what I thought were some of the best trash talking moments in bowling. But of course, if there's any other moments that you feel should have been on this list, then please do let me know in the comment section below. I'd just like to thank you all for watching, and if you have enjoyed this video and you'd like to see more of this type of thing, then please do click the subscribe button below. That's going to do it from me for today, and as always, thank you bowling fans, and see you all next time.